Hello everyone, how are you? We are 8. Mnanisikia? Mnanisikia sahi? So I'm sorry kama hamkuwa mnanisikiza hizo dakika zilikuwa hapo. So like I was saying, today we are going to learn how to start dropshipping in Kenya and how one can leverage on Jumia, Shopify, and China. Now, I have done dropshipping. By the way, on Monday, we learned how you can monetize your website. And we said one of the ways that you can monetize your website is by doing affiliate marketing or by doing drop shipping. And because this is a question that somebody had asked in the group, I decided to do this training on drop shipping. Now, the way drop shipping is done in the US, or the traditional drop shipping, the way it's done, it's taught on YouTube, is not the way we are going to be doing it here. We are going to be doing it with the Kenyan way, and probably Jumia or Kilimo, whichever you're familiar with. Now, let's go back. What is drop shipping? So drop shipping is an e-commerce retail model that allows stores to sell product without keeping any physical inventory. Don't look at the word marketing. It's just ni kitu imekosa kurabika. So what is inventory? Inventory ni stock. Inventory is the stock that you usually have. Now, when you're doing drop shipping, you do not hold the stock. Who holds the stock? The manufacturer holds the stock. So you are there as a drop shipper with just an online store. Somebody orders on your website. You go pay the manufacturer and you tell them, deliver this product to this geographic location. Deliver this product to this PO box. Okay? Now, the one we learn on YouTube, the type of drop shipping we learn on YouTube is whereby we use something called Shopify, we use something called Obalo, and we use something called AliExpress. Shopify helps you create an e-commerce store. I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Let me share my screen. So Shopify is something that creates that one. Let's go here. Can you see my screen? Yeah. So what is Shopify? Shopify is where you go and create an online store, the same way you do with WooCommerce. And WooCommerce is usually found on WordPress. So you create a website on WordPress and then you put a store using WooCommerce. So Shopify is a tool that helps you create an e-commerce store. And it's what I would recommend you to use, even if you're going to do drop shipping here in Kenya. The reason as to why I would recommend Shopify is because it helps you do the calculations. So if you bought the product this amount, if it has costed you to ship this amount, it helps you put right down the expenses. So you are able to see at the end what profit margin are you getting. And one website in Kenya that have been built with Shopify is actually Joanna K. Joanna Kenodia. Joanna K Cosmetic is built on Shopify. So you can create a beautiful website like this on Shopify. You buy a Shopify subscription, you create a nice website like this, a beautiful online store like this, and this is where your customers come and see. Now, you, because you're a drop shipper, you do not hold any stock. The stock is held by who? The manufacturer. Okay? The other thing the traditional drop shipping use is a software called Obalo. And Obalo is a fulfillment app. What is fulfillment? When somebody orders something, the warehouse has to be informed, hey, uh, so and so has ordered this thing. Can you do this and that? Now, what Obalo app does is that it connects Shopify with Shopify, you the Shopify owner. It connects your Shopify store to the manufacturer, all to the wholesaler, the one who is holding the stock. So it connects the two of you. So when somebody makes an order on your Shopify store, Obaro sends a message on the other side. Hey, guess what? So and so has made an order on this store, and this is what they need. So the other side, they can now start packaging. Now, who is the other side? The other side is people who are wholesalers, and they are usually based in China. And they use an app called AliExpress. So if you come back here, you're going to see AliExpress, and AliExpress sells products very cheap. So because here we usually find wholesalers, manufacturers, suppliers, all those people. So your Shopify store uses Obalo, the fulfillment tool, to connect to AliExpress. But I want you to realize that wholesalers are not just found in China. They can be found even in the United States. So you can connect even with wholesalers and manufacturers who are in the United States. See where una hold stock. Okay? So have we understood one another, that part of Shopify, Obalo, and AliExpress? So Shopify is where you put your online store. Obalo is the fulfillment app that connects you with the wholesalers in China who are all manufacturers who are commonly found on AliExpress. So that is the most common drop shipping method that is taught on YouTube. And that is the type of drop shipping I was doing back in 2018, and I was selling wall clocks. And I would sell wall clocks of elephant, wall clocks of zebra, wall clocks of gazelles. I'll show you the wall clocks that I was selling when I'm explaining product selection. Now, I hope you have understood that concept of the common dropshipping method that most of us are taught on YouTube. Now, when I was doing dropshipping, when Obalo fulfills and people pay on your website, PayPal holds money for 21 days. And in my case, PayPal held my $87.50. I was paying for ads. I paid someone to do for me my Shopify website. I was when you're doing drop shipping, you take your money, you pay the manufacturer because PayPal is holding your money. So you pay the manufacturer, and the manufacturer sends the product without the receipt. You have to let them know no receipt. So when PayPal held my money, my everything, I felt like my world came crashing. Up to today, PayPal limited that account with $87.50. So I started figuring other things out. And as I continued, I realized somebody can do drop shipping in other different ways in the Kenyan market. Even though I never tried it, I I believed, I've not tested this strategy that I want to show you. I believe this strategy can work because what I did personally is I started importing things from China through Alibaba, and I started selling them on Facebook using my own website. So I would accept money using M-Pesa because I was so frustrated by doing the whole thing US and China. So I started doing Kenyans and my customers with me direct. So I used to hold stock. So now the drop shipping that I want to propose, yes, yes, it was 80. Joseph Oyage, yeah, do you mean that your account had 87.50 when, yes, and those were sales for 6 weeks. Yes, it did that. I was still hoping they will give me my money. Let me get a cup and take some tea. I come back. Yes, that's what they did. So, yeah. So it really, really demotivated me. And also, marketing in the US is very expensive. But I would get the wall clocks from like $12 and I would sell them for $40. I'll show you. I'll show you how I used to do product selection. So now the one I want to do, our drop shipping, is something I discovered the other day when I was buying a pen, when I was buying this pen for teaching. What I did, I saw on Jumia, they are doing drop shipping and they did not send me a receipt. And you can do the same. Now, the concept I want to show you is whereby you can use Jumia and then either set up a Shopify store or a WooCommerce store, and you have China on the other side, but you're not communicating with anybody in China. Jumia is doing it for you. Now, I'm going to go to my Jumia account. Let's go to my Jumia. And if you come to my Jumia account, you see my orders, here. You will see I bought this pen. I ordered this pen. I ordered this pen on 7th, if I'm not wrong. I ordered this pen. I don't know when I ordered it. I ordered it. I don't know. I don't even know when I ordered it, but I ordered it like on 9th and it arrived on 18th. And this pen was just 285 shillings. But I paid 434 shillings. If you come and click on this store where I was buying this pen, if we were to click on the store we were buying, these are the things I want to buy. Sorry. Let's click on the pen. We go to the shop. You will see this pen is being shipped from abroad. You will see it's shipped from abroad. So can you see my screen? No. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. Now, let me repeat. I have said our drop shipping, the one we are going to learn, is the one myself I have designed, where we are going to involve Jumia, Shopify, WooCommerce, and China. But we are not going to be talking to those people in China, and we are not going to need any software here in the middle. We're just going to use Jumia and set up an e-commerce store, either using Shopify or WooCommerce. Let me show you a store that is designed with WooCommerce. Let me show you one I did. A WooCommerce store is a WordPress website with a WooCommerce store. I hope we are together. But this one is a Shopify store. So this is a WooCommerce store. This one. Hey, yeah. I did this one. So you can have a store on WordPress and you can have a store on Shopify. Now, our drop shipping will involve Jumia and now a small website somewhere on Shopify or WordPress. But I highly recommend Shopify because with Shopify, you will be able to see, you will be able to count your expenses. You will be able to show Shopify, hey, this is how much I bought this pen. It was 285 shillings. This is how much I spent for delivery. This is how much I will be paying in tax. This is all the expenses. So this is the gross profit. This is the net profit. That is why I encourage you use Shopify. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, now you all can see. Now, this is the pen I bought. Where do I access the pen? There. So if you come here, you will see that this pen was shipped from abroad, meaning this particular pen is from China, is not in Kenya, is the seller is not in Kenya. The seller is outside Kenya. And the seller, the person who sold me, is in Shenzhen. The person is in Shenzhen, and they sent it mpaka kwenye niko. So now you see, they do not even, let me show you something. They do not even include it from Jumia. They do not even write anywhere the word Jumia. There is no place wameweka ni ya Jumia. Hakuna my dear. So juu dropshipping wanafanya. So you come here, you realize, oh, this pen is 285 shillings. Yes. So what you do is you order the pen yourself. You get to see the whole delivery process. How long does it take? I believe I ordered this pen around 9th. That's when I paid for it, and it was here by 18th. So because on your website, you're supposed to tell people about the shipping policy. The shipping policy should always state how long the product will take to arrive to the customer. When you have bought and learned it's taking 7 days, you're going to tell them shipping delivery takes 3 to 10 days. Okay, then you're going to let them know in the shipping. A lot of people don't go here to read. You will let them know that the product is being shipped from China. So you can let them know it's being shipped from China, or you can hide it. I personally would write it clearly from on my shipping policy, but they would not see it anywhere else on the website. So you can decide if you want to tell them it's coming from China, but the most important policy in any statement is telling them the product will be delivered 3 to 10 business days. So you come and get these stores that ship from abroad. Now, because we do not have a tool like Obalo to help us, we are going to do things manually. So you people are going to come to your website. Let's assume this is the pen. Let's assume this is the pen that you have on your store. This is the pen. You will put that pen here and you will say the pen is around 1,600. When somebody orders here, and I would recommend people pay you fast. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Ninapotea. That is the best way. So the shipping policy is the most important policy. It's usually here at the footer. Every website should have every store should have a shipping and delivery policy that explains how long this pen will take. Because this pen took around 8 days to arrive, I highly recommend you tell people on your website on the shipping policy that is going to take 3 to 10 days to arrive to them. Now, because you have come here, you have ordered and you have learned, and you have seen it's 285, the shipping is this amount, you now come, let's assume this is now the pen, let's assume this is your pen, this is the pen, and you tell them the pen is 1,600 shillings, and you tell them to pay you before you deliver. I think that is the best way to do business, mostly if you don't have capital, because they are going to pay you, and then you're going to take that money. And then when you take that money, you're going to come here to Jumia and you're going to order. And you're going to order here. And remember, they will have given you the delivery information. So that is the information. When you order, let's say you add here, and then now you will go to checkout. I want to order these things. I don't want to remove them. You will go to checkout, and then when you're checking out, you will change the delivery details. Remember, Jumia is not telling them it's Jumia. Guys, sijui kama mnanishika. On this thing, Jumia is not telling them it's Jumia. So all you're going to do at the shipping, you're just going to change the checkout details. You're going to change the checkout details, and you can test it with your friend. You can tell your friend, hey, I want to try out, or your mother. Hey, my mom, I want to try out something new. And this something new, I want to see if the delivery will nini. So I will come and change customer address, probably edit, and change their name, their everything. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying, because on my website, assuming this is my website where the pen is, assuming the pen is here, when they add to cart and they say checkout, they are going to put their name, their address, their everything here. Wataeka na wataniekea shipping address. Nitakuja nichukue hiyo information, nikuje ni feed hapa. Are we together? So nikuje ni feed ni ieke hapa. Sasa the problem is when going to pick up, they need a message from Jumia. That is now the challenge you will get. Now, how would I handle that challenge? I would now go and now start sending myself the product, the product they are ordered. I have them sent to my address. When they are sent to my address, I go pick them up. Then I change the packaging. So I buy you see, these are called bubble mailers. I buy other bubble mailers, and then I remove the packaging, I pack them again. And when I'm repackaging them again, now the cost has increased. I have increased the cost of, there is the cost of this, and probably now I'm printing the invoice from the website. When somebody orders on your website, when somebody orders here, you can always generate and print an invoice. You can print and put it there. So, because if you're going to correct an order on Jumia office, they will need an SMS. They will need a message on your phone where you show the order is yours. So it's going to make drop shipping using customer details on your Jumia difficult. So what I would recommend is you let all the orders be sent to your address, and then you change everything, and then you put now your customer details here. So the Shopify provides you this thing. So you print this thing, you put the name details of your customer, and now you send it to your customer. So I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah. So that is how I would do my drop shipping. So am I making sense, or am I making you lost? That is the way I would reinvent everything if I was to go back to drop shipping again. So I'm going to invite you up here, and you tell me about drop shipping in Kenya, other different ways we can do it. I have seen people drop ship using people in Eastleigh, with the help of people in Eastleigh and Kamukonji. But the way they do it is like on WhatsApp status, they post. And then when they get someone to buy, they call those people in Kamukonji. You see, if that product is costing 15,000, the person in Kamukonji has told them, so long as you give us 12,000, you can keep 3,000. That is also drop shipping. Okay, that is also what? Drop shipping. But in this case, they just don't have a website. They just don't have the only thing they don't have is an online store. So yeah, so that is the other form of drop shipping I have seen here in Kenya. Now, let me continue teaching you, because remember I had told you I have done drop shipping, and you need to understand product selection. And I was selling wall clocks, and I'm going to show you how I came up with that niche. So what are we going to cover? So I'm going to teach you how to understand the basic of dropshipping. As a matter of fact, I've already taught you the basics of dropshipping. The basic is having a website, an online store where people can come order any time of the day, any hour, any from anywhere. And I have also explained how it works in the Kenyan market and the Jumia concept. Then identify profitable niche and products that resonate with Kenyan consumers. Now, for you to be able to start a successful dropshipping store, you must conduct something called market research. So, market research is necessary because you have to understand what the market wants, what is in demand, what is probably trending. Most dropshipping stores sell things that are trending. They don't sell things that are it's not a sustainable business. It's not like kitu ya kulast, wanaendanga na trends watu wa kudropship. Now, let me show you, well, to be honest, I just liked wall clocks. So one day I was bored, and I came to AliExpress, and I just typed DIY wall clock. DIY wall clock, and I saw these clocks. Ilikuwa kitambo. I saw these clocks. These clocks, hizi zinakaa hivi, this type of clocks, you can see them. And I was like, people were selling Kama Sutra wall clocks. Others were selling elephant wall clock. You see, like this elephant. You see the way this elephant look like? This one, this one, this one, this one. So I used to have different types of wall clocks on my Shopify store, and I would use Obalo to connect with my supplier here on AliExpress. So I would have different designs for elephant. I would have different designs for antelopes, lions, da. So after I knew I wanted to sell DIY wall clocks for animals, the other thing I asked myself was, how do I market? Now, this is now flashback. How do I market? No, how does that product, I just asked, how will I market it? And when I asked myself that question, that's when I went on Facebook and started joining groups for people who love animals. And if you come to Facebook, you will realize there is a group that I joined for elephants. I also joined for lions and antelopes and so many other animals. So if you come here, hata ukiangalia maybe utapata hiyo ad yangu, maybe hawajai delete. You will realize there are elephant groups for elephants, and these are the best places for groups are influencer market groups are influencer marketers. So it is a form of influencer marketing. So if you have if you have if you love and you come here and you tell these people about your something for elephants, these people will buy. These people who are here, you see, like this thing. You see this thing? This thing is this is a sale somebody is doing. This is an ad. Chances are it's an ad. Somebody has paid iwekwe hapo, and you will see people asking, where can I buy it? So I remember paying $30 on this group to the admin. So you can see, unakuta tu hata ukakuja kwa comment section, utaona watu wanauliza, how love it, beautiful, very neat looking, wow, beauty. You will sometimes see people asking, where can I buy it? Others, you will see people asking, where can I buy it? So I would come on these groups and share, like today, if I'm showing this one, tomorrow I'm going to show like this one, tomorrow I'm going to show like this one. You want to give them different things. And you want to have intervals, like you want to do it twice this week and twice next week. And remember, you have another group for lion, another group for antelope, another group for even Kama Sutra. Because I would do the Kama Sutra DIY wall clock. So Kama Sutra, if you're familiar with Kama Sutra, it's this word here. So there were those wall clock design. So I would go to those groups for people who love talking about Kama Sutra, and I would put those wall clocks on those groups for those people, and they would buy. And that is how I ended up with sales of $87.50 using Facebook group mostly, because on my Google Analytics, because I was using UTM. You remember the UTM parameter I taught you that tracks data? It would show me most of my sales were from the groups that I was using to market my business, my dropshipping business. You can see it's elephant. It's elephant. Even these mags ni za kuuza hizi. Ukikuja hapa uklik ni kuuza wanauza. So this is an influencer. You see, even watu watatu. And by the way, you can become an influencer of a particular niche without showing your face and without people knowing you. Can you imagine kama huyu mtu amelipwa na mtu watatu, $30, kila siku anapost 10 ads. Hiyo ni $300. $300 in a day. Ona, these are things people are selling. Hizi zote ni za kuuza. All this. And people will reach out to the admin and ask, can you say nini? Na kwani siku hizi ni admin tu anapost? Yeah. People used to make a lot of money with this group. Si za admin peke yake, hebu tuone. And this is why I keep saying you should be niche focused so that it will be easy for you to make sales. Ningeshangaa kwani ni admin siku hizi tu ana nini? No. You see, pengine huyu anatengenezanga tattoo. at ama ulizwe where were you tattooed, and then the person who tattooed gets, like, if influencer marketer, our Facebook groups can make a lot of money, a lot of money. And this is why I keep saying, whichever niche you are in, if you are in marriage, just come here and look for groups for marriage and relationship. Join and start talking about marriage, and you will see people coming for you see. And they are very many people will come to you and talk to you and give you their money. Okay, so that's how I would have a variety. So I have the category of elephants, and then I have different other different products down there. Like, every website, when you have a website, let's come to this one of Joanna. Hapa chini, if you have a product like this one, hapa chini uko na zingine. So if I put just these, let me show you. If I put nikieka hii ndio main hapa, hii ikiwa ndio hapa, hizo zingine related zitakuja kama hii, kama hii, kama hii, kama hii, any yenye ni different. So yeah, that is how I was doing it. Now let's continue with our notes. Guys, is this class interesting? Guys, let me know in the chat. Mna learn kitu amazing. So the other thing is setting up your online store on popular e-commerce platforms. So you need to have a website. I highly recommend a website. And a website is whereby people are going to access you any time of the day. They are going to pay you any time of the day. You don't have to be there. That's why it's nini na website ina increasing sales, ina making people wa could trust. And it's easier for people to buy when you have a web. Okay, with the US market, it's easier for people to buy from you when you have a website. Here in Kenya, so long as wamekutrust, ndio wataitikia kukutumia pesa. So, okay, when I was selling growth serum, Irish growth serum, people are still buying. Yeah, people are still paying before delivery. Yeah, but I didn't find a challenge, so I highly recommend you let people pay you before you deliver. So I highly recommend you use either WooCommerce or WordPress, or Shopify, because it integrates. Remember, WooCommerce is in WordPress because it integrates both Shopify and WordPress. WooCommerce, both Shopify and WooCommerce integrate with most payment gateways in Kenya, like DPO, like PesaPal, iPay. The last time I was checking, they were not integrating with Shopify. I hope they are now, I don't know. So let's continue. The other thing is you need to source from reliable suppliers. And Jumia, most of the time, will have reliable suppliers in China. Italy will have reliable suppliers. Kalmokonji will definitely have reliable suppliers unless kitu imeisha, and trust you me, hata ikiisha watu huweza wanaitafutanga. Then you should know how to handle order fulfillment. Now remember when I was teaching you this part, I told you you will be needed to put the customer's details for them to receive the product. But for them to pick up the product from Jumia, Jumia Delivery Center, they will require to show a message and their ID card. And they will definitely know that. But Jumia haijaandika. But you see, they will be needed to provide that SMS. And I don't know. You see, you will tell yourself, utajiuza, because don't use your customers' details. It will complicate the process. Just order, come and then do the repackaging. Make your life easy. Just make your life easy. Ndio customer asianze kufanya refund, akisema amechezwa. people are full of drama. Anaweza anza kuitisha refund na kurudisha product. So handling order fulfillment, you should be very sharp. Don't let the customer know when you broker. Yeah. Handle shipping like a boss. Customer service starts when the customer orders the product. It can be done through SMS, a phone call, or email. And if you have a website, you should have a series of emails which are when they start by adding cart, initiating checkout, purchasing, and when you're telling them about, hey, your order is now ready for shipping. Wait for it this time. Hey, your order is ready for pickup. Pick it up at this point. So you have to have that sequence of emails. And when they pick the product, after 2 days, you can ask them, hey, how is the pen? How is the touch pen? Can you share with us a review? So yeah, that's how you do the handling and everything. So the other thing is optimizing your website for seamless user experience. We have seen the way the Joanna's website, when you click on, like, it should be seamless when they land on the product, because you should promote the product link. You should promote the product link. So when let's use Joanna's, when they come and see this is your pen, this is the touch pen, they click buy, you can see the experience is supposed to be seamless. It is taking them directly to check out where they will put in their details and pay now. And when they pay, they are given their receipt and everything. So it becomes a seamless journey for your customers. And then we have the last one, which is implementing marketing strategies tailored to Kenyan audience. Now, you can use Facebook groups if we have niche Facebook groups in Kenya. I don't know if we have them. I have never seen a Facebook group for Kenyans that is dedicated to animals. I have never seen. I only see them na wazungu. Sijaiona iko dedicated to woodwork. I have never seen a Facebook group. Maybe mnionyeshe. I would be very happy to see those Facebook groups. But we have new marketing strategies that include TikTok, that you can be telling people, hey, this is a good pen for doing this and that. Mnaonanga watu wanauzanga vitu TikTok. You can do such strategies. You can run ads, WhatsApp ads. Niliona WhatsApp ads, people were praising them, and so many other things. So yeah, so that brings us to the end of our dropshipping class, and I will go straight to the comment section, and I will read your comments. And if you have a question, please let me know. If you want clarity, please let me know. I will share the invite link here. Let me share the invite link. You can come up here and ask questions if you want to. So Imelda Karanya was telling me there is no sound, but now I believe there is sound. Kitumad, then Dad's Kitchen is saying they can hear me, and Juliet Wangoi is saying that's a whopping million. Yeah, and don't forget, they have still limited my PayPal account. How much is it? $750 USD. My PayPal. I have 3 PayPals, and 2 are still working. Yeah, it's 1.1. We can't see the screen. I believe now you can see the screen. Imelda is saying, yes, I will rewatch this video. So informative. Thank you so much, Imelda. Dad's Kitchen is saying, so interesting. I am learning a lot from Joseph. And Joseph is saying, I am learning a lot. So I will appreciate if you all join up here so we can have a serious conversation. Yes, Imelda Karanya, that's a whole million, a whole 1.1. Imagine wakairelease. Hey! All of you mnakunywa soda ile kubwa. Yeah. So join here. Join. Join here. We can have a conversation. If you have a question, let me know in the chat. John, welcome. Hi, John. Hi, John. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Somebody told me, make sure ukifanya hiyo live John akuwe na stima. We need John up there.
Imetufanya ile for 3 days.
3.
You remember when we were live, yeah? Then it went
Yeah,
off. There was darkness.
that's amazing. Karibu sana, John.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Hey, today's class is very interesting. Then, plus, I have a few questions. I think almost 7 or 10.
Ask all of them, John. Uliza. Na hawa watu kwa nini hawakwangi kama wewe? Hawataki kukuja hapa tuongee.
I told you.
Kuna mtu alinipigia akaniambia, Jane, make sure John joins and tells us more how to sell chicken. Na kamera akiwa ameweka nini?
Online bidding. You know, you have to think things outside the box. Sometimes,
Exactly.
the ideas you might have, you think people will think I'm crazy. Those crazy ideas are the ones that are selling.
Yes.
Be unique, be original, have some concept. Yeah, people by the time they are buying them or they are copying, they have already moved. Yeah.
Diana, welcome.
Thank you.
Kwa nini hatuoni Diana ni nani?
Anaweza kuwa ni Diana Bahati.
Tuko na selebuku.
Hapana, si wa Bahati huyu.
Okay.
Lakini una bahati umejoin.
Kabisa, I'm so lucky. I'm eager to learn.
Okay, you have a question?
Not currently, but I'll ask as they come.
Okay, sawa. John said he has many. He has even like 10.
Yeah.
Let's hear John's question. Anybody who wants to join the conversation, make sure you join so that you can help me in answering John's questions.
I'll start with the Obero, the fulfillment tool.
Yeah, the Obalu.
The Obero. For me, I'm calling it Obero. Okay. Number one, when you're using this fulfillment tool, who caters for shipping?
Now, what happens is, if you're going to ship, if you're going to have a market in the US, if you're going to do the way people understand dropshipping on YouTube, this is whereby the market is in the US or is in UK, Canada, or Australia. You have a fulfillment tool that connects your Shopify store to AliExpress. So AliExpress is here. This is your Shopify store. Obaro is here. Now, before you do the whole process, you have to test it yourself. You have to order from your website. Obaro sends information. Utaset kwa Obalo. Utaambia Obalo, make sure you tell the wholesaler not to put, because you can connect with different wholesalers, not to put receipt. Only. Not to put where it's from. Asieke imetoka wapi. Asieke hata imetoka China. Obalo can do that, the software. So when the other person receives that information, that is what they are going to do. But hata Obalo ikifanya hivyo vyote, Obalo haiwezi chukua pesa zangu inunue. So me, myself, Jane, I will have now to go to AliExpress and pay for the order manually now. With a specific card. Sasa nalipa kila order ikimekiwa. You have a virtual assistant. You usually hire a virtual assistant anakusaidia.
Now this Obaru, do you pay a subscription fee or it's
Yes.
just free?
No, it's
Okay.
not free. Hakuna app za Shopify zinakuanga. Kunazo, but it's
Yeah.
very hard to find a free Shopify app.
Does it apply in Kenya or just
No.
outside
It applies with uh I see you
US?
can drop ship in Australia, UK. Sijui kama imechange sana. Let me not say kama ina
Okay.
higher place. Let me not say much because I used it back in 2018.
So how long does it take for them to deliver? Maybe like say like US, UK. Do they
Maximum
give
of
you?
7 days.
All right.
It's
Oh,
very
so
fast. That's why,
apart from Shopify, do they
mhm.
have the same program for things like WordPress, Joomla,
No, 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 no.
only Shopify? Yeah.
Yeah, only Shopify. That's why I was saying our software engineers need to be creating for us tools like this one. Cause sasa kukakuwa na mtu msharp anatufanyia hiyo kitu ya Jumia, anatucreatia a fulfillment app that connects Jumia and our store. Jumia inatufanyia hiyo kitu.
I'm thinking of some crazy ideas, but we shall discuss that.
Yeah.
Is AliExpress compared to Alibaba? Is
Mm-hmm.
AliExpress not expensive? I feel that AliExpress is expensive,
Yeah,
or it's affordable.
AliExpress is for wholesalers. AliExpress is for wholesalers. You see, they are doing wholesalers directly to retailer.
For me, I thought Alibaba is the one that was for wholesalers. You're buying
Yeah,
in large quantity.
wholesalers too. Wholesalers. Oh, AliExpress is for even Alibaba has wholesalers.
Yeah.
AliExpress has wholesalers, has suppliers, has manufacturers.
Okay.
So you give them access to the customer directly because you are not keeping the inventory. You are the broker.
Okay.
Alibaba is cheaper because now it's a wholesaler. It's a business to business. AliExpress is a business to it's B2C. AliExpress is B2C. Alibaba is B2B. Alibaba is two business people doing business. AliExpress is a retailer and a wholesaler and another business. Wewe tu umesimama hapo John, wewe tu ni kufaidika, wewe tu ni kutafuta customer, hivyo tu.
Mm.
Yeah.
Another
Wewe ni
thing I
broker.
found.
Mhm.
Yeah. Good.
That's
Now,
why that's why it's cheaper on Alibaba because now they are doing another mathematic of huyu mtu mpaka ataketa for shipping. Remember on AliExpress they cater the shipping most of the time. On Alibaba it's you who do the shipping. Yeah.
now we come here locally. Yeah? There is a
Mm-hmm.
challenge that when I was doing drop shipping using Jumia, you
Yes.
find that you get a product from Isiri, it's 950.
Mm-hmm.
You sell that product at 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, for example, I was living, or I still live in Umoja.
Yeah.
Uh, from Umoja to Isiri,
Mm-hmm.
it will cost me fare. Then
Yes.
from Isiri to town, it also cost me fare to deliver that product to their hub. When you get to
Yes.
the hub, you will have to print. You will need to pay those guys in Jumia some
Yes.
money to print the invoice and the
Yes.
packaging. Secondly, you have to buy packaging, those packaging items,
I
the
agree.
paper or the
Mm.
carton.
Mm.
At the same time, because I was dealing, or I still deal with baby products, they have a high commission. I think it's around 20%, 20
Yeah.
to
15.
25%. By the time,
Waliongeza.
yeah, they keep on adding, but recently I saw they reduced their commission, but for baby products, ilibaki pale pale. So nakwambia, baby products is a very big market. So you find that by the time you are getting your money, because they usually pay every week, by the time you're getting your money, when you calculate that money and the products you have delivered, you may feel that you have delivered a lot of products, even because Sometimes you may even deliver a whole gunia of products, different products. When it comes on Wednesday, when you try to calculate that money and the profit, whether you have got any profit, you find it
The
as if
math
it's
is not
like
mathing.
it's not mathing anywhere. You find that if, if you spend 20,000, you are still getting 20,000 with no extra money. When they
So
deduct,
what? Yeah, my concept of me involving Jumia was where Jumia is connecting you with China indirectly. Okay, so when I was teaching, let me go back to that class, to that part I was explaining. I said this product, the pen, can be bought on in Jumia. In
yeah,
China, is being sold by people in China.
yeah,
So the concept of drop shipping I'm selling in this class is you come and look for people for product shipped from abroad. Okay, you look at their price iko chini, then you come and create your own store. Like you create your own store like this one for Joanna K, and you put that pen here, and then you put it the price of 1,600, and then when somebody pays here, they say buy, and then when they say buy, and then when they check out, they put in their details. You come and do the same. You come and say buy here, but now you put in your details. And in the checkout, in the shipping policy, you let them know the delivery of the product will take like 9 days. If I was to do drop shipping locally, I would still use my website. I would put things on my website, market them, and go to easily pick them. I would do this. I would sell my products on my, or I would sell those easily products on my website. And when these people order, I will call these guys in Eastleigh and Kamukonji and tell them to deliver a product to this particular address. So that is how I would do it. I wouldn't do it with that method yenye umesema, because I have done it and it's horrible. I have sold pegs for my mom. I would go get pegs in Kamukonji at 120 shillings, sell them at 400 shillings on Jumia, only to know they are in home and office category, where the fixed delivery rate, hata kama ni ya spoon, was 300 shillings. Meaning, nilikuwa naenda hasara na bado hawatachukua 15% yao. Meaning, hata nimeenda negative kabisa. So I think, yeah, for me it didn't work, and I wouldn't encourage anyone mwenye anaelewa marketing auze products zake Jumia. Anybody who understands marketing, don't sell your products on Jumia. I would say you sell for yourself and you have your website set up for you, and then you sell from there, because they take so much money from you and they have to force you to buy packaging products. So yeah, John. So I get where you are coming from, but that was my sijui kama umeelewa
I'm
the
getting you 100%.
coming from in this class. Yeah.
I'm also talking on behalf of people who have those questions, but at the same time, I know
Oh
there
yeah.
are people. I know there are those people who are selling in Jumia and they are making money, yeah, and they're making
Yes.
good money. Now, recently they just opened a new hub in Isiri, of which has
Wow.
made it. Yeah, it has made it easier for people who are maybe getting goods from maybe Kamukuji, but still getting goods from Kamukoji and going back, you have to go back to Isiri. I think even a town is nearer, and you might even walk from Kamukoji to town.
Yeah.
You find that people are making money through that way, where they're selling in Jumia, but from the people that I have talked to, maybe when they buy a good worth 950, they are selling it at 2,000, because at the same time there are people who believe something that is expensive is original or it's of high quality. Yeah. Now another challenge
Can
that
I tell you something before we continue?
okay.
When I started selling pegs for my mom on Jumia, my mom aliniuliza nani atanunua peg online. Nikamwambia mama, mwenye hana time ya kunini peg.
Yeah.
Mtu mwenye hana time ya kunini, akaniambia nani atanunua peg 400? Mtu mwenye hajui peg ni Bob. Mom, nilijua peg ni 1 bob juu yako.
Eh,
I didn't know peg ni bob. Cause mi hununua vitu super and I don't
yes.
check the pricing. And they usually say, Aki Jambi, Jambi, you're difficult to deal with. When will you ever check the prices of the product? And I tell them after kuangalia what happens next. So naendanga tu nimechukua. And I was telling them, there are so many people who are like me. They don't care about the price of the product. They just buy.
And that's
Because
how
at the end,
some of the supermarkets they take advantage of. They on the shelf you see a product is worth 250, but when you go to checkout or when you go to the cashier's bay, you'll find that product is 350 if you check your receipt.
yeah, people like
But
me
they
who don't
know,
check.
they know most people don't check.
Most people don't check.
Yes, and those people who check are accountants. Yeah,
Ask that question.
the other question is,
Mhm.
for some time, I've had clients who want to sell on Kilimall. I have tried
Yes.
for years trying to open an account for seller's account on Kilimall. It has been a challenge. I would wish there's somebody in this platform who could at least assist us or advise us on how to do it. Because Kilimall, as per hearsay, it is a very good platform compared to others.
Yeah.
Hmm?
How?
I don't know. I think even their commissions and everything. And Kirimall at the moment, even their pricing, it has so many clients.
Ah,
Mm.
Michael Kefue is saying Jumia seems to work on high-priced goods to make good profits. I used to buy less priced item and then shipping fee is almost half the product price itself. So one ends up incurring more cost.
Mhm.
Mm.
Actually, those
Michael,
people were.
join us in the live. Michael is my
Mm.
neighbor for your information, guys.
Oh, nice. And and
Uh-huh.
and and those people are getting good money from Jumia. Is those people who ship from China and other places.
Yeah,
They bring their own goods, yeah. But you find when you are
yeah,
buying on Alibaba, the more goods you buy, the cheaper they become.
yes.
Yeah.
And you know, with
So
Alibaba, you can private label.
yes, you can.
Yeah.
So you'll find that, like, for example, I have a client who ships goods direct from China and sells them on Jumia, and they tell me
Mm-hmm.
they are getting good money. If you see somebody who is taking like 5 stacks of products to Jumia, they must be making very
Yeah.
good money. Yeah. But now, if you
As you
don't have
know,
that, uh, you find the challenge is, for you to acquire that good profit, you have to have good money for you to buy the required MOQ for you to get them at a cheaper price. But then I'm not telling people you have to have 100,000. Do you know that sometimes I buy goods worth 900
900 what?
bob
Where?
in Alibaba?
Unaship
Like,
vitu za 9 so. Kwani unaship earphones
hapana,
ama
na ship,
charger?
na ship vitu za watoto hizi zinaitagwa showering cape. Kuna kofia wanavarishagwa kana nini kana alafu kanafunika masikio. So huo mtoto ukimwosha kichwa na sabuni shampoo, ukimwagilia maji haikuji kwa macho na igii kwa masikio.
Uh-huh.
Hayo
Na
mavitu
ukinunua ako kakitu ni tungapi utanunua 900?
nitanunua kamoja like 2 bob 6 bob depending na the supplier.
So 100 pieces is 200 shillings.
Yes, I can even get 20. Sorry. You have said?
You have said 900 bob. Na moja ni
Yes.
2 bob.
Yes, unaweza pata 2 bob to 6 bob depending with the supplier at that moment, yeah? And depending with the number of products you buy. So
Mhm.
maybe huo ndio supplier wangu ndio nimekuwa atanifanyia bei mzuri. Hata kama nitachukua MQ iko chini, atanifanyia maybe na 3 bob, then nichukue za 900. Hizo vitu nikiuza zote ziishe, na nikitoa expenses zenye nimetumia, I can even get up to 10,000 profit
From 900 shillings.
from 900 shillings.
Guys, uko na dhao? Nani ako na dhao hapa? 1,000 unaweza anzisha biashara Jonte ya Alibaba ya kuimport.
Yes, but oh no, let me tell you, let me rephrase it this way. It depends with the kind of product you are getting from them. You can't get a woofer at 900.
Yes.
It depends with the kind of product. Maybe some things like earrings,
Yes.
bracelets, those, yes, with 900 you can start. But remember, there is shipping cost.
Yes. And a kilo is how much from China by air?
I think 1.7 USD.
Okay.
If I'm not
So
the moment.
we have
Because
to consider the
those products that I bought at 900 shillings, or we bought at 900 shillings, we used 2,900 for shipping
kwani
through
ni
air.
tuzito aje?
Situ nikako kama 1 point something, but unajua hata half kg wanaiwekaga ni a whole kg.
Yeah, 1 kg. How they don't put 1 point.
Hata ifanya at 1.7 divided by 2.
They don't. You use who? Rolling cargo.
Yeah, there is rolling cargo. I interchange because sometimes you find kuna goods huwa zinapotelea, so sometimes naweza sema leo nitatumia rolling cargo, then nitatumia Golden Gate. There's another one nilitumia, kuna ingine ni Alhia pia, Alfisali, I can't remember the name exactly. Kuna ingine sasa, the last one I used iko pale Kamakis, not even Kamakis, on the way to Mebri. Tunaona pale ukija na Mebri, there is a warehouse iko hapo hivyo. Kuna
magodown. Ni ya Msomali bado, zote zinakuanga za Wasomali.
Hiyo sikujua kama ni Msomali kwa sababu nilipata African selling wa Kenya tu kawaida. But sikujua the owner. It was the first time I was trying because they were a bit, I think, cheaper kidogo. I think it's a very new company because hata ukienda kwa warehouse haina vitu mob.
Haya.
But there is Golden Gate, there is Rolling Cargo, Afilisari, there is Shardi. Yeah, hizo ndizo nimetumia sana. Hizo ine. Golden Gate.
Guys, join us here with John. Join us and ask questions regarding dropshipping. Unajua they fear. They tell me they are scared.
Kitu hujaifanya when you are doing it for the first time, lazima ukuwe scared. Then there are those stories. Na wale watu wanapeanaga stories za utaenda unyang'anywe zitapotea. Hajawahi fanya kitu kama hiyo. Hata pizza hajawahi order online.
I agree. Hajawahi order na Grovo, si ndio?
Yep. Now let me tell you, for you to be an entrepreneur, you have to risk. You have to risk. Na unajua kuna vitu za kurisk, si betting. Usiende kubet at you are risking. You're betting money because betting, the house has always to win, and betting is luck.
Yes.
And when it comes to gambling, that is where addiction now comes in. It kicks in.
Yeah. So now tell us, ask another question. You said you had how many? 7?
Then there's another challenge that is coming up very soon. You know about eating, whereby whenever you are buying things from a wholesaler, you must have an account with e-teams. And people are scared, including me, because I don't know whether it is going to work against us or for us. That is something that we don't know. And I was thinking even it is important for us to be running, or to become a common unit in universities and also in high school. We are taught about taxes because we don't have no idea of what is this e-teams. Tunasikia story tu, huyu anasema hivi, yule anasema hivi. We are even scared. Yeah, when you try to search it online, hata unakosa concentrate because unaona it's like it is working against me.
Yeah.
Many people don't even, a number of people don't even have what do you call them, PIN numbers And the only time they were forced to is when they were opening accounts
Opening a
or
bank account.
yes, or updating their bank accounts.
Yes.
And there are some people who are saying, I'm not going to have it. Like, for example, if there is people from Misiri, they fear taxes are not. So I feel this is going to be a challenge, unless somebody can
Mhm.
educate us. Is going to hey, niyo kofia gani anasema ni family ama ni ya hii teams.
Sijui.
So,
Let me tell them, anybody who understands. Uliona kwa group nikiambia watu who understands accounting na taxation ya freelancers atusaidie.
mm-hmm.
Wa-
Well, they kept quiet. It's also an opportunity for them that they don't know.
Anybody who understands e-teams, come and tell us.
Because I'm hearing from either next month, yeah, when you are buying things from a wholesaler, you must have an account with e-teams, and they also must have an account. Now they will be invoicing you through the e-teams.
Yes, hata mi nilikuwa naambiwa na mtu mwingine, Jambi, si ufanye invoicing ya freelancing kwa hii kitu ya e-teams, usikuwe na issue na hawa watu wa government. Yeah, that's why I was looking.
On Wednesday, we had a similar discussion with a certain lady, and she was telling us she does consultation. She is a consultant. She was like, the clients had advised them to raise the invoice on e-teams. She is like, no, I'm not going to do that. Anasema afadhali ya biashara iende. Unajua one thing, she's even scared because obvious, it's like 16% has to go to the government. She's like, if I'm doing a job worth 10,000, 3,000 has to go to the government.
Na wanachukua kwa nini?
I don't know. Maybe hata haiko hivyo, we don't know. We need to understand.
Why are our accountants not educating us about this eating thing?
I don't know.
Where do we even find
them? And I think the government, rather than putting those big billboards of politicians, they could be putting some, trained educators. That money should use it to educate us, because we are scared of things that we don't know, and maybe they work for us. Yeah. But at this moment, all of us feel that it is going to work against us. So maybe when you are trying to sell online, you want to start drop shipping, but obviously you are going to get the goods from a wholesaler. One thing you are scared of is e-tips. Utasema, mi serikali haikuli 16% yangu.
And let me ask, because I'm doing this online course thing.
Yeah.
Will they require 16% from every order made by a client?
That is what I don't know at the moment. But remember, everything nowadays, even buying a domain, hosting,
it has VAT.
It has VAT.
Sasa unashangaa, uta add your VAT 16% kwa student.
Utafanya aje? Now remember, everywhere you go, because now you'll be required to file returns every month, every year. Everywhere you go, everything you buy, you need to get a receipt of expenses. So it means wherever you are buying goods, that person must have an e-teams, must be registered on e-teams. When you go to fuel your car, you must get a receipt.
Now let me ask. Let me ask, if somebody goes and registers their business outside Kenya in a place like Dubai, like in Dubai, you can take the freelance visa and you don't pay the tax for 2 years. Kenya watakuitisha anything?
Hata sijui. Hiyo sasa ndio mimi hata sielewi wote.
Because if ninasikia biashara yangu the daily learners kazi ni kufinyiliwa as a Kenyan, why not go move it to a place like Dubai? Because in Dubai hakuna mtu ananiitisha 16% yangu. After nimelipa 16%, then wanataka 30%.
Unaona remote tasks ama remote task. Washa to blacklist.
Why?
Yeah, don't know. After this guy talked about it, see, alikuwa anaonyesha na another guy who was earning through remote tasks. The money is making. Maybe the government tried to write a letter to them saying that these people, all these Kenyans who are registered under this, they should be paying 60%. They were like, Nyinyi sasa mnatusubua saa hii and you are trying to create jobs for your guys.
People.
Yeah. And wacha hata siongee sana.
Me,
Yeah.
thinking if this whole thing, because I was looking at the freelancer visa, the business visa, you look at it and you're like, see, I can get customers in Kenya nikiwa Dubai.
Yeah,
Si niingie tu ndege na nichukue visa hiyo ya $500,000 niende nikiendanga. And you go there, no one is asking you for your nini. You can get into a hospital, you are not queuing. You will get a good insurance because you are a business owner, your health insurance. You will drive a Lamborghini, a nice car. You will buy yourself a nice car because the roads are good. You will get yourself a designer handbag. No one will grab you. And better. You are enjoying good things and no one is taking your money away from you.
True.
Me, I will move my business. Personally, I will move.
So
because I don't understand. Imagine Udemy doesn't charge VAT. Walimu wakikuja kwa website yangu wasikie tunafaa kulipa VAT. Ati mtu akiuza 10%, nini wanachukua VAT ya 16? How? Where is your contribution exactly?
Just take.
No. Can somebody come here and explain to us this whole tax thing,
Yes.
this eating thing, this whole thing? Can you come and explain to us? I would really love to hear you accountants talk to us. John is asking, does FedEx really work in Kenya?
I also had such a question related to that. I'm not sure unless we search online and see. Let's see.
FedEx iko, it's a courier.
Iko.
But me
Yeah,
courier cargo.
I use G4S because of the option for pay on delivery. When you write on the packaging COD, they can't give that person or the client before they pay, before they show proof of payment. So, but you have to specify there and write COD, cash on delivery.
FedEx, yeah, I usually see ninaonanga gari ya FedEx huku Kenya, Vika.
Yeah, iko.
Zikienda nini. But me, I use Fago Courier. Wells Fargo something. Courier inakuanga ya green. I use Fago Courier.
Naona FedEx iko Kenya.
Iko.
If there's somewhere that you have challenges for those who people do online, like selling online, is logistics. Logistics has become one of the biggest challenges. And I usually tell myself, if I get good money, I'll have a company that deals with all those challenges. Because for you to get money, you have to solve someone's problem. Because if there's something that I have suffered with is delivery.
We have Fago Courier. I used Fago Courier, inaletanga mpaka hapa Anana. Sasa nikitumwa na kitu na mtu kutoka US. Zinaletangwa na Fago. Naona FedEx iko. Kenya.
Iko yeah.
Ati sasa mambo ya fulfillment,
Your fulfillment inakuwaga a problem. There's a company which had come up very well, SEDI. And I tested them, they were very efficient. I don't know what happened down the line, because I think even SEDI is no longer in operations, if I'm not wrong. I saw it was going through under acquisition.
Oh my God,
And they were very efficient. Actually, their packaging, it was free of charge. They used to package goods on a carton, well-written packaging, details. It was really doing well. I used it for a number of times. Then kama ika disappear.
Okay. So, ask us another question.
I think my questions are done. So
So you don't have any question from? You don't have any other question?
yeah, ni zenye tu nilikuwa nazo hizo za if kama hiyo Obaro you pay for a subscription, how long does it take?
Around
Does
7 days.
mm,
Sometimes
does
even it takes 2.
and this is a
But you
challenge.
see, you have to explain people the nini. You know, wakati order imereceiviwa, kuna hiyo process between the time the order was received and the time the order was sent out for shipping. Kuna hiyo time, processing
Mm,
time.
mm,
Lazima we
mm.
explain hiyo in the shipping policy.
Now I'm wondering, there is that example you gave us. Yeah, maybe you could take some goods from Jumia and you're posting them on your own now
Website.
e-commerce, yeah, or Shopify. Yeah, and some being taken from abroad, not even abroad. Obviously, when you order something from Jumia, it won't be delivered on the same day. Maybe from
Yes.
24 hours plus. Yeah? Can you imagine a Kenyan who has paid cash waiting for 7 days? Utajipata buyer beware. Javi scammed me.
Guy, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You know me, I pay. Like, if you look at my Jumia,
Yeah.
I pay before the product arrives. Like, let me show you.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, if you look at
People trust.
me,
Mm.
I know people trust Jumia, but okay. Me, I do order fast, kulipa fast. Zote. Hizi ni cancelled. My sister aliitisha vitu na niniona vitu aliitisha hizi vitu zote. Akarudi ako anafikiria ati wanaweza deliver. Nikamuuliza kohana gatia. How do you order people's things and then think they would? Si ninaonanga umewalipa. Si ninaonanga umewalipa jambi. Si ninaonanga unawalipanga kwanza ndio wadeliver. Juu nimewalipa ndio wanadeliver. Sasa wanafikiri utalipa wakideliver. Sina pesa. Na unatumia account yangu, nilikuwa nacheza tu. Ndio sifanyangi pay on delivery. Does it work? Cash on delivery?
Yeah, it works because you find over the years, the only time that I have asked for money, upfront, is when goods are going outside Nairobi. And there are some clients who try and play tricks. And because I have never stolen anybody's money, God always saves me. You know, there's a time I went to a Masai's shop. Yeah, I gave him 100 bob. I wanted something worth, I think, 70 bob. So instead of giving me back 30 bob, he gave me 930. And I was like, my friend, I gave you 100 bob. No, umenipatia 1,000. Nika mimi sijakuwa na 1,000 unless sijui kusoma hizo zero. Then when the Masai confirmed, because pesa ndio iko juu ya zile zingine, akaniambia umefanya mzuri, akaniambia naye pesa yako itawaipotelea. So even me when doing business, sijai patana na hiyo challenge ya mtu anaenda na pesa yangu. Yeah, but anytime inaenda ku happen, mi weza ku intervene before
Unadhamiri kwa inakwambia it will not go well.
Yeah. Kwanza ukisikia kitu unaitishwa emali, be very careful. Make sure they pay before. But for me, most of the products that I have, because some I even deliver mimi mwenyewe when I'm not that busy.
So let's assume someone creates a drop shipping store yenye vitu zita take 7 days and somebody has ordered them a pen. You would encourage them to have cash on delivery?
Not necessarily, but educate on the website, like when
You
you see
have
for these educate. Si unaona pale unapeagwa ka option ka kuandika zile zinaitagwa aje notes. Let me call them notes for now because I can't remember the specific name. Pale juu unaweza sema takes up to 7 days. Yeah, takes up to 7 days for to be delivered. Yeah, but most people to trust you at first, I think cash on delivery will work because you find most clients wenye niko na wao, siku ya kwanza nilipompelekea kakagua vitu akaona they are of good quality na the exact thing that tumeweka kwa website na ama kwa social media. After that anakwambiaga nifanyie hesabu yangu, nitumie ni gapi nilipe. And sometimes you don't even have that money, unapata pesa ya kwenda kufanya hiyo order.
Okay, this one for me hakuna kitu yenye sijaifanya. Like everyone, me nalipanga kwanza. I like it that way because I'm like nikaorder nirudi nitumie hiyo pesa.
Let me tell you of a funny story. A colleague working with my sister akaona iPhone inauzwa 100 and something. But kwa market yenyewe that iPhone is worth 150k. Then huyu mtu anaona hii iPhone inauzwa sijui 120 because the deposit that he paid was 59,000. So times that is around 118, 118k. So akaona it's a very good deal. Wako wapi? Karen Hub. Ukishaona Karen Hub unajua hiyo basi niko safe. This guy didn't conduct due diligence. Akatumiwa till number akalipa. Till sasa
unaweza lipa. No, you only pay when it's on Jumia.
Yeah. Sasa yeye akalipa. Akipiga simu ni kama sasa haiendi through, ni kama amebrokiwa. Sasa akakuja akambia sister yangu, hebu niangalilia kampuni kama ni ukweli. Now my sister kanitumia because anasema you are the IT guy. Mimi kuangalia tu Instagram yao, nilimwambia Instagram ilifunguliwa 5 days ago. And this guy was buying a phone to surprise the wife. 15,000 ilikunywa maji hivyo. Na ni deck last year.
Sikukua 15k ikaenda
59,000.
59?
Yes.
Hakusikia kakitu kanamwambia he's getting conned.
Sasa alipata a good deal. The same phone inatoka 150k, ameipata na 118.
Ai, hapana. Cash on delivery works 100%. I opt for that option most of the time.
So for me, I have never felt every time client akishakagua kitu, lakini Kenya huwa sifanyi, huwa sitoki hapo kama sijaona message ya M-Pesa.
So if people are going to drop ship and they do cash on delivery, they should not leave there until they have the customer has sent the money.
Hadi usikia tete na akikwambia mimi nishatuma message imeingia kwangu, mwambie hapana, hadi ingie kwangu. Because they are also using a certain app ya fake messages. Inakaa imetoka kwa M-Pesa.
Wacha nikwambie nishailipa bra kwa mall 500 shillings na KCB. And pesa ikakatwa kwa account, nawambia imekatwa. Na nimetuma message. Wao hawapati message. So mimi nikawaambia you know what? Acha niachane na hii bra. Kufika kwa nyumba namuuliza ulitunua do na KCB? Anasema hapana. KCB inaonyeshana do zimekatwa. After 24 hours ndio niliona pesa kwa account. Imerudishwa. I'm like, mpaka karibu afanye nikae mwizi.
Sometimes inakuwa tricky, Sometimes si wewe, we are genuine, but now the system fails you. Technology fails you.
So what would you tell people? How would you wanapigangwa mtu akienda kudeliver products? Anaweza pigwa?
I've not heard of such a case. What I know is they become rude. Yeah? They become rude to the delivery person. Uh, it's also a challenge because also these delivery guys might become rude to the client. But now you also have to, when you are getting a delivery person, kuna ule mtu unajuaga, muna have a deal, you have a talk with that guy, unamwambia itakuwa na kutumia, na because hizo kazi duthi ni mingi siku hizi, hapati job kila time. But
Yeah.
unaona unamtuma place kama Kiambu, you have that agreed nini inaitwa rate card, unamwambia Kiambu utakuwa unanilipisha aje, mnakaa even you negotiate, but the same price that huyu mtu anakulipisha is the same price you transfer to the client. If kutoka Nairobi Isili mpaka Kiambu unalipishwa 500, actually people use Bolt or Uber app to estimate unaona,
Yeah.
Bolt inanilipisha 420 kwenda hadi Kiambu. So hata ule mtu wako wadudu unamwambia, unajua mimi nakupiga kazi mara mingi, so wewe nilipishe bei nzuri na wewe upate deliveries kadhaa, unaelewa? And it has worked for so many other people in business. There is one I know, yeye hana dudhi yake ya business, but watu wake amewatrain watu wa dudhi. Uende useme umetoka place fulani, umetoka kwa hii duka, for example duka yetu yenye inaitwa Unicorn, ende useme umetoka, ama uende useme umetoka Voguish Designs, you deliver this na ugoje payment pia. Hiyo unamwambiaga naye anakupigia na kuuliza payment imeingia. Huyu mtu wa dudhi kama alikuwa amekulipisha 400, utamwongeza kama ka 20 bob ama 50 bob, kwa sababu ameenda akipigia ule client na kugoja pia mpaka and it has worked very well. But always when you are doing that deal with the client, make sure you have checked estimate, Bolt inalipisha aje kutoka hapa kwenda hadi Thika. Bolt inakwambia ni 650, even if hautaweka the full cost kwa client, unaweza mlipisha 500, hiyo 150 utatoa kwa kale ka profit kako umpatie, uongezee the rider.
Kuna kitu nilinotice na Denry. Denry wakati they were delivering my bag, I told them I'm in Thika. I told them they can use courier Fago. Fago courier huwa wana deliver na 280 bob, ndio walitumia kudeliver hii nini yangu. So no, si hii walitumia hii kudelivia client wangu, anaishi na huku Garissa, so alikuwa anakuja akichukua. So nakumbuka mimi nilimchukua, ililetwa hapa, hata ya Dr. Lydia Wambogo nililetewa hapa na hiyo courier cargo, nikampelekea kwake Ruiru. So what was I even saying? Watu wa Denry waliniuliza naishi Thika wapi, nikawaambia Makongeni, wakaniambia kama warushe kwa Super Metro, nikawaambia ni sawa. Nini
there is that option, you give a client those options, unamwambia there is option for matatu sacco of your choice, there is a courier like G4S, and then rider. Now the clients, maybe depending with the price and the how fast it will reach them, ama how urgent that product, how urgent they need that product, atakwambia iweke, unajua dudhi itakuja immediately. Haya, matatu ni the same day but it take time. Obvious courier it won't come the same day, itakuja after 24 hours ama the following day.
Haya, alafu unaona Denry, uzuri wao wako na hii live chat. So chenye nilifanya and what I would encourage everyone is put a live chat so that people, unajua venye nilikuwa natafuta hiyo bag ya laptop, nikakuja nikaitafuta bag category, laptop, ya laptop iko hakuna ya laptop.
Something else, ukijua unataka kukono watu, usicreate website, unatuharibia bana, unatuharibia online. People can't trust us. It takes them time to convince them. But if you want to call them, fanya kitu genuine, fanya business legit.
The problem with Kenya is they struggle with being legit. Kuna haja gani ustruggle kukon watu na unajimarket kukon, but ujimarket to build an authentic business. Like, you use the same effort. Shida ni hii ingine ya kukon watu, the law will catch up with you. People will learn you.
It's like cheating in a relationship. Must it takes a lot of energy. Hiyo energy si ukuwe too faithful to one partner. Yeah? Ati hata bibi hawezi guza simu, shapigwa na wasiwasi.
Yeah, alafu mrudi muachane juu ya activity ya 3 minutes.
Ujinga tu. Dhabi
alafu muachane, uache ukibeg mtu na mwenye amekuharibia hata si type yako, you can't marry them.
Wasted scene.
Yeah. So what I realized with Dendry is they have their live chat, so you can come here and add to cart. And then when you add to cart and you view cart, they give you the options of places they deliver. So guys, those who will be doing drop shipping, you can show people when they come to check out the delivery cost by region. Now, mimi singepata ya Thika. Mimi sikuwa napata ya Thika. So nikaeka details zangu zote, sikuwa na nini. So venye sikupata Thika, I chatted them on WhatsApp, and that lady was nice to me. She told me tutumie pay bill. Nilioda saa 5 usiku, nikawatumia wakanitumia till number, nikalipa, ikaletwa. Like I said, I pay before. I don't do cash on delivery. So I came here and I noticed, and that chick started asking me, akaniambia wako na shop tao, kana naweza enda kuchukua Dendry, wako na shop tao. I was like no. Akaniambia atatuma na nini Nairobi, hiyo matatu, hizo bus. Nikamwambia ni sawa, but yeah, ikaletwa na so moja, nikaenda kuichukua kwa gate ya BAT because I live opposite BAT. So
Anasa.
Yeah.
Inaitagwa ananasi ama ananasi.
Ananas mall is actually here na Yonanga. Nimekaa karibu na juu ya meetings. Hata nikahama hapa niende place nyingine, nitaenda karibu na mall.
Nimeleta deliveries hapo sana. Hapo sijui ni mabasi fulani za kwenda, niliacha mkijengewa stage.
Tumejengewa, ilimalizika, ni supu.
Okay, I've not been there of late. There's another time I did a delivery to 14 Falls. Oh my God. It took me the whole day. Alafu nikirudi, nikiwa Makongeni, naona wasichana wananiangalia, nasema kijana ni vile ako handsome.
Vumbi.
Aya. Nilikuwa na hadi nilifika kwa nyumba, wife ananiuliza, "Kwani umepakwa foundation?"
Ulikuwa kwa shimo unachimba.
Aki nilijiona, nilifeel aibu. Nilikuwa na shida nini hawa watu wananiangalia. Hadi naanza kuwalk shoulder high nikibounce.
Kumbe ni vumbi. Vika inakuanga na madharau.
Ukitoka sasa kwa the main road uingie na huko 14 Falls, huko Odo Sabuku. Alafu kurudi sasa, because nilikuwa nimechelewa, nilichukua duthi ati nirudishe main road. We, nilikunywa vumbi hadi meno ilikuwa na grills. I had brown grills.
Vika inakuanga na madharau kwanza Makongeni. Hey. I think huku ndiko vumbi huwa inakuwa manufactured. I recently bought Maybelline lipstick from Jumia. Payment on delivery. That is what Juliet Wangoi is saying. By the way, do you know Juliet Wangoi and Michael Kifui? Wako Thika. Like,
nimesomea hapo Thika pia.
Yeah, did you know anatuambia ati ananas mall? No.
Ananas mall.
Ananas.
Hata nimesomea Thika, nimesomea hapo MKU.
Yeah, you told me umesomea MKU. Ulikuwa unaishi wapi?
Nilikuwa naishi pale, unaona pale Kenya Power pale nini? Thika. Pale nyuma ya Kenya Power.
Opposite Hosi.
Opposite Hosi. Hapo tu ukipita Mog kidogo kuna kajia kamepita hapo. Wacha nikwambie, kupita hapo usiku, coffins zilikuwa zinatengenezwa kwa kajia hapo hivyo Nikiasikia nikafiri kama ni mtu wako. But before that nilikuwa naishi mahali palikuwa panaitwa Ruda. Unaona Pilot?
Yeah.
There is a estate kanaitwa Ruda. Kalikuwa hilo watu walikuwa naita
Yeah.
Ruda. Sijui kama ni buildings venye zilikuwa zinakaa mzuri.
Pakaitwa Runda. So when I was selling eyelash growth serum and I would go deliver places, I would go deliver Westlands, nilikuwa natuma delivery zingine Mombasa. Hata mi za Mombasa nilikuwa naambia mtu alipe, then namuuliza kama amepata. I remember nilikuwa nimepeleka, I took an order in Huruma and I was told by people, if they're telling you to use that route, nikaenda hapo Huruma pahali panatengeneza yangu wa masanduku and nikaonyesha message venye wanasema, they told me don't mwambie akuje hapa, akikata usiende.
Mimi nimeenda hiyo places yote. Mimi hakuna mahali sijaenda. Siogopaji because
John, you are a man, I'm a woman. What? You see, we are two different people. Me nita take security measures.
Okay, hata mimi nimejipata kwa situations zenye ni tricky. Githurai unaambiwa uende around 7. Alafu order mtu ameitisha ni ya 7,500. Na anasema anakulipa cash. Umeinsist ulipwe through M-Pesa. Nasema hapana, nalipa cash. Mimi niko like, huyu anataka niende akinipea pesa, ashaambia vijana, ule ako na kedo, piga yeye geta.
Na wamekunyang'anya vitu zako.
But I still go. Mimi naendaga na Mungu. But na mimi pia na mimi nakuaga, mimi ukuwa hivi nikifika naenda na identify mtu mmoja wa duthi. Wewe ni aje? Nataka si unigoje hapa, utanirudisha huko kwa stage. So the moment immediately namaliza na huyu mtu, najifanya I have a call. Actually tunakuaga nishaambia wife. Sasa hii ni tricky. Do this. Nitakutumia ka message hivi, unicall immediately. Tukishamalizana hivi akishanipea pesa 7,500. Naangalia kama ni fake. Mtu wa duthi, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ati kuna message fake ya M-Pesa. Hai.
Yeah, there's an app. Haujaona hiyo kitu hiki nini? There's a message they use, they fake that message, even time, they write time haraka. Anakuonyesha na kwake inaingia imetoka kwa message, inaonyesha imetoka M-Pesa with the time and the amount agreed. And the names, kwa hata jina yako wanajua ama the name of the business. Ebu angalia online, it is there. People watu wanachanua watu venye zina happen.
Why can't we create apps that are meaningful instead of creating apps of robbing? I was watching National Geographic the other day. I was looking at how Ghanaians men are scamming foreigners that they are going to date them. And I was telling my friend, can't they just use this energy to market, to start a business, to build something out of it?
Easy come. People like the shortcuts always. Na hiyo shortcut hata ndio gumu zaidi. The genuine way.
Nilikuwa naangalia ingine ya wizi wa magari and I'm like, why are these people doing this to themselves? You know, guys, if you're going to be doing dropshipping, don't rob people. Don't rob people. Also be careful. Be careful with your life. Yeah. So John, what marketing strategies do you use to get customers? How long have you been in baby shop business?
When we got our firstborn, it was my baby is COVID baby. Yeah, we call them those who are born during 2020. Yeah,
that was your first one?
Yeah, I'm not aware of others. The one I know, the one I'm aware. But I'm 100% that is my firstborn. So when I got my firstborn, it was in 2020. When we were shopping, you remember those days, so many businesses were closed down. We had curfew. We had even, I don't know, you remember even Isri was closed, yeah? Usually where we mostly get our goods at a affordable price. And that is the only place we knew we could buy clothes. Maybe different varieties, because we are now trying to get something unique. So when Isri was closed down, we didn't know any other place that you could get goods, but we still saw people are selling online. So the things they put on social media or on their websites when it was being delivered, it was totally something different. Or maybe delivery could take days. And we told ourselves, if ourselves are getting this challenge, how many are going through this? And we found if we did a business related to whatever we are going through, I think we are going to solve so many people's problems na itatupea pesa. It's a long story, because it start immediately. Haikuanza 2020, ilianza 2021.
Okay.
Because mtoto tulipata 2020 deck. Then my wife akadevelop ile postpartum depression. Alikuwa nani every time we are talking ananiambia akiniambia nataka kuanza a baby shop. Now the challenge was here. I was working for a certain okay, actually I was working for Savannah. There's a baby shop called Savannah Baby Shop. I was working for them. I was their IT person, their web designer. Na sasa unaona ninatoka Savannah Baby Shop naelekea nyumbani. Obviously wife akiniuliza how was your day, namweleza iko hivi na hivi. Alafu namwambia na nimeona baby shop, it's a very good business. Hata mimi ndio nataka kufanya. Niko right. But you know, if tutaweka baby shop watasema tumeiba idea.
Kwani kuna shida? Hakuna mtu akwanga na original idea.
But still unaona kuna kila mtu anakuwa, unaona ile kitu unakuwa like maze, because ataona huyu mtu hakuwa na baby shop already, ashaanza baby shop. Na the only person I know I could get goods from it's that Savannah Baby Shop, because mimi nao sasa hizo sielewi, unaona. So one day walikuwa naishigi I think hizo sites za Kamuru. Sasa hizo nilikuwa naishi Mweki, so tulikuwa tunatoka na wao either Isiri, I think tulikuwa tunatokaga nao Isiri, tunapita through Kasarani, wana drop Mweki, wana proceed through Jiro Kagudo Road, Ruai mpaka kwao. So one day wamenipea lift tukienda, wakaniuliza by the way John, no, there is something that I trade. Nikaona analeta nguo za Turkey na hizo nguo ni kama zilikuwa zinaenda sana, so nikaenda nikapropose an idea, nikamuuliza nikuulize, the lead is called Masi. Tuseme mtu anataka kuuza hizi nguo za Turkey, unaweza muuzia bei because now alikuwa anauza retail saa hizo, hakuwa ameigilia wholesale. Unaweza muuzia bei mzuri. Akaniuliza huo ni nani, mwambie akuje aongee, tutaongea. Nikaona nitatumia sister yangu nimwambie aende hapo aseme ni anataka kuuza. So sister yangu tukiweka online, akizipata ananiletea, mimi naenda na proceed nauza. But nikaona tena itakuwa gumu, so because now sister yangu ako job nini. So one day sasa hii story ya wife inanisumbua kila wakati. One day kimugu tukienda hivyo tumefika Santos, panaitwa Santos, ukishapita Hunters. Ukishapita Hunters ukielekea place inaitwa Santos ndio ufike Mweki. Huo Masi akaniambia by the way, akaangalia nyuma juu nilikuwa kitia nyuma. By the way John, ukitaka kuweka hii biashara ya baby shop, mimi siwezi kukataza, juu hata nikikukataza mtu mwingine ataweka. Unaona? Ama watu wanaendelea kuweka. Mimi nilisikia kushuka, nitembea mguu hadi nyumbani, nikibie. Jia furaha. Because now nilijua, wow, this is now something that we have been waiting for so long. Nilipoambia wife that thing, alipona hapo na hapo. Postpartum depression iliisha hivyo.
Guy, Sam kaanza hiyo business sasa.
Now the challenge was the name now. Tunaangalia jina, napatia wife ananiambia. Ananiangalia jina ananipatia na wajua. Sasa tukaambiana pick one name na mi one name tuzicombine tuziite. Tunapotafuta nikaona wife amesmile akaniambia what about Unicorn Baby Shop?
Wow, Unicorn Baby Shop.
Yo wiki mazini nilikuwa nauliza ndafika Isiri. No I god, nikafika pale nikaenda nikaongea na ule anaitwa aje Masi, nikamwambia yeye tushaamua nini, akatwambia kujeni, nitaonyesha kwenye mtapata masuppliers. At the same time ninamuencourage, namwambia why don't you also start a nini, what you call it, why don't you start a wholesale. With time hata yeye alikuwa tu na hiyo idea kutaka kuanza nini, a wholesale. But sasa
This is
unaona
your shop?
yeah, this is a shop now. Ameona tumekuja on board. Usiulize the last time to update ni lini.
Mnauzianga wapi?
Online, especially WhatsApp, because now sisi tukishikana na mtu akizaa kama watu wengi wanajipagaga, anaanzaga kununua na kwetu kitu moja, kasweta kamoja, kastoki, ama anasema nataka zikuwe mingi, anachagua kitu, anasema niekeni. Akikaribia kuzaa anaitisha. Akiitisha from 0 months to 12 months huwa ashakuwa client. Huyu by the time anaanza ashaanza kurefer kwa watu wengine. So that is how mimi nimekwambia most of my business ni referrals.
Wow.
Because na mimi there is a point you said nikataka kusema nitataka kukunini kuchagia baadaye. Customer relations is very important.
Yeah.
Even when I have a bad day, nitaenda kwa clients and I make sure nimemmekia siku yake. I will smile, I will talk, I will show them. Most of the things mimi siko najua zinafanywa aje. I assemble products hata sijai tumia, but kuangalia hivi najua hii nafaa kuingia hapa na hapa. Unaonyesha your client anakuwa anababika. Because most clients anauziwa kitu hata mwenye anamuuzia hata hajui kuassemble. In the process anaenda anaharibu. So when you are good to the client, when unamshow, you wish them a good day. Hadi kuwapea progress, nimefika hapa na hapa. I had even designed something yenye a map. Atu client nimemtumia link, anaona tu venye ninaenda na njia.
Wow.
Kama naenda Kitegera anaona niko sio Kimau.
Ukimpelekea product yake?
Yes, anaona niko sio Kimau.
Wow, that's amazing.
You just go to Google Map, una take hiyo nini ako ka link, unakatengeneza from where you now, kama nimeanzia ICD. But sasa
so if someone is going to drop ship and they're delivering the product to their customer and they're delivering it that day, unaweza enda kwa Google Map, you get a link, you share with your client, aone penye uko.
Na because
wow, you guys.
No, because your client anajua you are not they are not the only customer. Umeweka your delivery route. Because client akiorder vitu asubuhi unamwambia goods zako zitafika saa 8, but because this route inazunguka. Sasa hiyo delivery route yake umeiweka hapo from point A. Sasa akiona jina Kitegera anajua yeye anakuwa delivered next. So I prepare a delivery route. For example, we take orders at night na now tunatengeneza, tunaanza hapa, tutaanza town, uingie Mombasa Road, baada nitagwaje Imara Daima, from Imara Daima you deliver to Kitegera, then from Kitegera hivyo. So hiyo delivery route yote umeiweka kwa map. So
wait, kwani Google Map is powerful aje for businesses?
Very powerful.
We should have a conversation on Google Maps. You talk about the delivery route, I talk about getting customers on ini, and we have other people talking about putting businesses on Google Map.
Nakwambia hizi vichwa zetu, we have so many ideas, lakini people are mean with information. People are very mean. Like now we talk with that lady ananiambia people, other baby shops wanataka kujua information, where do you get your products? But the same people ukiwauliza where do you get your products, sema huko utajua ni wapi. You are there. Si wakwambia tu you go and figure out huko baadaye. For example, if you look at this lady I'm telling you, hiyo duka yake inaitwa Savannah Baby Shop alianza online. Alianza na Jumia. Alianza from walikuwa anafanya kazi, walianza kwa ofisi, because sasa mimi nikiwajua na nikidesign website ya kwanza alikuwa anafanya kwa ofisi yenye walikuwa anafanya other things. I think they were doing kahaya lakini unaona gara watu ni kama guardianejo.
Yeah.
yani every information, even ile information uko like, hey, no mtu kwani ni mzuri, anakwambia kila kitu, mani anatoa vitu because yeye kukua open with people and sharing information that is helpful. Hiyo Savannah Baby Shop sasa ikaweka duka Isili. Kwanza ilianza kaduka kadogo hivi, unajua tulikuwa toa Isili tugine tunatoshanaga hivi, akachukua duka ingine kubwa zimeshika kubwa, akafungua branch Tao, sasa anaelekea Mombasa, the third branch.
Wow.
Hata alianza dropshipping, actually alianza dropshipping.
Yeah, dropshipping is where everybody starts. Hata Karif Cairo, unaona Karif Cairo alianza dropshipping ya magari. Dropshipping ni broker.
Ndio huyo mwenyewe sasa huyo
guy,
and now they work with the husband. Ini branch ya town uko town kunaitwa aje, uko kwenye taskizi ya town ilikuwaga hii ni branch ya town. Hiyo logo hata ni mimi nilidesign.
Aya. Wow, this is great, guy.
Now they have their third branch. That shop zao si dogo dogo, ni kubwa kubwa saa hii. Huyu mtu alianza dropshipping. Alikuwa anachukua vitu Isili anapeleka Jumia. Anachukua vitu Isili hivyo.
So na unaona penye yako. Yeah. Imagine if you put energy to the right things, you will end up making big things out of it.
Savannah Baby Shop is now a big name. Unajua hadi karibu walio wanamfukuza Isili.
Kwa nini? Kwani Isili ni yao?
Kuuza. Unajua sasa yeye ametumia technology. Wala wengi hawajui historia ya online.
Yeah.
Like now I have one guy that I'm trying to get to design a website, but nikiendaga ananiita, nikienda nafika hapa ananiambia, lakini watu walikuwa wananiambia lazima nikuwe na computer. Namwambia my friend, ile website ya kudesignia utakuwa na update kila kitu na simu, uko mass app.
Yes.
Hapana, niliambiwa. Sasa nimemwacha hivyo.
Wacha nikwambie, usiai deal na customer mwenye anasikiza mtu mwingine, si wewe anasikiza. Usiai deal na prospect mwenye anasikiza mtu mwingine. If you want to make money.
Juzi alinipata Savannah, akaniuliza kwani unajua huku? Nikamwambia nikamwambia uliza huyu, ni mimi nimemdezia website imeshida awards mara 2.
And the website kwani haiko live?
Iko nini? 1 minute tell you. The nini I'm using wamenimess vibaya sana.
Nini?
The hosting company I'm using wamenimess.
Niliacha kutumia nini local hosting company. Natumia Countable.
Nazi move kwa sababu nilikuwa nishanunua another reseller hosting with anaitwaje Namecheap.
You use reseller, mimi hutuma mtu direct na kuwa affiliate. I'm happy kujua hiyo mambo ya kutrack through routes. Hai, yes. Simeelewa hawa watu. Hiyo kitu ya kunini track na routes ndio mzuri.
Unajua even when somebody has a smartphone unamwekea tu, unamwambia fanya hivi, unaweka hiyo kitu. Sasa yeye anaenda hivyo venye tu anaenda duvi. Client anaona venye tu ana mianda.
Wow. Google Maps.
Kwa sababu mtu atakwambia niko Syokimau, Naivasha, sorry Kitegera, around Naivasha Kitegera. Si unaweka tu hiyo location ya Naivas because sasa anakaribia hapo.
Tunafanya hii we are going to do business with Google Maps.
Yep.
Ututeach hiyo ya map na mimi nifunze ile ya kutafuta customers. Uliona hiyo post yangu?
Kwa wapi?
Dictina map. Facebook ya kutafuta customers na Google Map. Like for instance, you look for customers using Google Map. Like you see I'm in B2B. So naenda kwa Google Map natafuta NGO near me. Natafuta ile NGO haina website. Nawaambia my services. Natafuta natafuta swimming installation company in Australia, CNA College in Minnesota yenye imewekwa kwa Google Map. So natafuta
website,
natengeneza.
But then another thing now I have just remembered, on Wednesday I was called to a meeting. It's about an NGO that is trying to change lives of people around the place in Gom. Sasa nilienda equipped, zilikuwa zina hata actually sikuwa najua naenda wapi, but I remember that class we had stories and NGOs, grants, nilikuwa natoa points hivi. Wewe ndio ulikuwa unasema we have got the right person.
Johnny.
And now kesho tunaamkia huko, and then Saturday pia tuko another meeting, na isha go through actually because now the website I'm the one to do it.
Nanunuriwa soda.
Siwezi kosa nini, siwezi kosa
Kikombe hiyo dhufu.
free sugar.
What? They so a genius.
Nilikuwa nazitoa hivi.
Aki kama mtu hatumii ile knowledge anapata kwa hii channel. Aki I hope one day ile 9 itasoma 900. Hebu imagine John watu 900 wangekuwa wanasikiza hii knowledge.
It is heading there because
let me show you some. Let me show you some TikToks I'm preparing. Lakini nimejijudge after hata kurecord. You know, nilikuwa ninatroliwa juu ya macho kukua kubwa.
Sasa na mimi kichwa yangu na masikio.
You used to be trolled.
Let me tell you, mimi sikuwa naongea kwa sababu unajua sisi tulifunzwa ile shule. Mimi nilianza shule Ushago. Pape pipo pupo. Si kama sasa abu kushudu. So
abu kudu. Ito tutathoma ABC.
Ulimi yangu inatereza. Manzi niliwaga nakaa mahali. Inachekelewa manzi. Hadi self esteem inaenda chini, siena kitu ya kuongea. Until nikajiambia there is nothing I can do about it. That is how I am. And I accepted myself.
Maureen Kinyanjui is in Thika.
Sasa inaongea kama liko na battery mpya.
I used to be trolled because of my eyes zimejaa kwa uso, macho ni kondo, macho kondo, jambi macho kondo kuja hapa mpaka na teacher.
Alafu unajua nini, nilikuwa mkoda juu ya hiyo time in addiction. Sasa mkuli masikio ilikuwa inakaa hivi matomafage. Mtu alikuwa anambia nilijua ni wewe kutoka fa. Kwa nini? Naona nikaa elephant inakuja, lakini naona huyu ni binadamu anatembea na miguu mbili.
And people are mean. People can be mean.
Then whatever, let me tell every challenge that you go through, make it a positive. Mimi mtu akinienjoy, I just agree. Make it we twist. Watu usiku wananiambia it's like you have an answer to everything. Niliji accept.
Okay, so let me show you some of the TikToks I'm making.
Haina sauti.
Haina?
Mimi kwangu sisikii.
Karibu Rahab. Welcome. Rahab.
Wewe unaweza make very good. So sing and report.
Mmekuwa sawa?
Tuko poa. Welcome.
Thank you. Achi?
Ask us a question regarding dropshipping.
Saisi, now let me think of any and then I'll ask.
Okay, sawa Rahab.
Yeah.
Okay, poa. John.
Yeah. especially when
Masikio zako si kubwa, John. Your ears are not big.
nilipata makai. Sasa makai ilikachukua nini, lakini zilikuwa hivi na kichwa unajua kitabu hiki ya helmet
Ilikuwa ndogo.
ilikuwa kubwa.
Wait, and how tall are you, John, in terms of height?
Mimi ni birikimo mkola. Mimi na spect 5 point something. Mimi na expect mwa somehow tuko twins, tunaenda kutoshana.
Haya, I thought you were like 6 feet huko juu. Uko na confidence ya 6 feet something.
Sinakwambia ni kuji-accept. Self concept. Kujielewa.
Do you know how tall I am? 5'7".
I'm also 5'6". Or 5'7".
Yeah, I'm tall. Like watu wote wenye huni meet, they're like, you are tall. They think I'm short.
Wacha nikwambie, ndio ujiitikie, kuna kitu tunaitaga self concept, yeah? Self concept is like a cycle, as I see myself, my actions, as others see me, and other reactions to me. So others reactions to me I don't care anymore. Ni venye mimi najiona, nikiingia kwa kioo najiambia leo I'm going to make it.
Sorry.
Kama mtu akiniambia hauwezani, me I like challenges. That is what I always tell people, and that is how I have maintained my sobriety, because watu wananiambiaga haya, tumekupea hii mwaka tu, tumekupea 2 weeks, nasema nitawaibisha ngojeni mshangae.
Nice.
So self esteem hata ya mtu inapadaga, not because what others people are telling you. Like now there are things negatives, I take them as positive criticism. Nasema so mtu venye ameniambia, let me see, wewe mwenyewe unajichunguza, iko hivyo venye mtu anasema. Mtu anaweza kuweka chini because of jealousy. Na unajua misery loves company. Huyo mtu maybe hata anataka kukuweka chini mkue the same level. There is one example I give people, Town unaweza patana na mtu amevaa suti na tai, akuja kupige bega. Huyo mtu ukishidania na yeye, you are going to lose. But huyo mtu ukimfuata vizuri, umfuate nyuma vizuri, uone mahali anaelekea, anaenda Uhuru Park kulala. Akitoka nyumbani alikuwa ameacha bibi, ameambia bibi na watoto nimeenda kazi. Lakini alifutwa, hataki kusema ukweli.
What do I consider when pricing my start? When?
That person in life is frustrated.
Yeah.
Na nataka muaende chini na yeye. So sometimes mimi hata mtu anaweza nipiga gumi, nimwangalie, niende nikajisugulie huko mbele, niachane na yeye.
Sasa mtu akupiga gumi John, kwa nini shwari? What do I consider?
That example I'm giving, yeah? Sometimes si lazima kila mtu Kenya anakuambia unaibeba. Niliambiwa ninakaa kiatu.
Kama mimi nabebanga uye, mimi hata inaweza ni affect.
Mimi kidogo tu, yes, utafeel, kwa sababu for example, I would use this example Pastor Kuria Yusef upeana. Anasemaga mtu akikwambia wewe ni ubwa, utaanza kulia. Hapana, huyo mtu anakuita ubwa, yeye ako na shida. Kwa sababu akiangalia wewe hutembei na miguu minne, yeye ndio ako na shida ya macho.
Okay. So, si ndio hizo video natengeneza, hivi ndivyo ninakaa. Nilikuwa ninazi pricing my services as a freelancer, my bills, and the impact I'm likely to have on my client's business. I only consider 2 things: my bills and the impact. Yes, and you should.
Yeah. Good one. I like it.
It's a piece of what to TikTok. It's a piece of what to TikTok.
Unasema ukweli, that is the truth.
Kwani unafaa kuconsider nini ingine?
Your bills, money.
Nilienda kwa comment section ingine ya women. They were talking about house girls. Ati house girl ananiuliza maswali ndio apate, ananiuliza kama niko na watoto ndio apate time ya kuacha akifanya TikTok. Of course. Yes. Anataka kufanya kwa curricular activity zake.
Exactly.
Wewe ukienda kutafuta jobs, unatakanga hata wewe uambiwe utakuwa unakuja Saturday na Sunday ukae na watoto wako.
Sasa the funny thing is huyu mtu ameandikwa kazi ya ofisi na ako na biashara kado.
Anataka
people out there are hypocrites.
Yes. Unataka kukua teacher ndio kuange na holiday 3 za kumanage nini zako.
There's one thing I like about my wife, Yu niambia hezi taka mtu anakuja kwa nyumba ati anakaa tu hata hafikiriage kazi yake ni akule adozi. Yeye anasemaga kwanza akisikia huyu mtu ako interested na Kenya anafanya, anamfunza free of charge. Na kile ni mtu ako na bidii. Atamtafutia kapesa kidogo amboost.
Aende akiendanga. I was like women. Yeah, those women were so bitter in the comment section and I'm like, "Oh my God, you mean you're bitter because mtu anataka kunini? Kufind out ndio
ujue ujipage mapema."
Yeah, ati see I'm paying her. So
yeah.
And I want to make a video of another lady alikuja akaniambia, you know, mimi nimedecide I want to work with my fellow Kenyans, mtu kama wewe, juu venye mna struggle na employment. Like, the fuck.
Sinakwambia Kenyans don't see kama nini tuko job. Ni kama tuko mi mpaka sijui juzi nikabia shosho yangu niko gong. The first question was, "Haya, ni rondi la vera."
Shosho yangu ali-accept yangu ni kazi. Hata tulikuwa tumeongea na yeye leo.
Mia madhe tulingangana up to the last minute, but alikam ku-accept kwa sababu alikuwa anaona ninalipa bills, ninampatia do. Akoreke, we are making good money. And I understand kwa sababu age.
Yeah. Plus hata si age, conditioning.
Yeah. We had that discussion whereby tukisoma shule tulifunzwa, actually our curriculum iko like unafaa kusoma uandikwe.
Yeah.
Saizi ndio at least CBC inachange your notion.
Yeah, so that lady venye aliniambia anataka ku create employment to nini. Mimi nilimwambia I'm not a humanitarian case. I'm not among those wenye walikuwa wana complain kuhusu unemployment. Please. I think you should go huko and upe our opportunities, because I don't think I'm among them. If you're going to hire me because you're offering me opportunity, I think you're going to deal with the wrong person, because I prefer being hired for my skills. Siju nasaidiwa.
Unaona historia njio ninakwambia huyu mama, and I like the response alipea the person alimwambia, you know, kama unataka kwanza NGO na upate usaidizi ende uanze kwa slum. Akamwambia sianze because ndio niende kwa slum nipatiwe pesa. Mahali niko ninaanza na hiyo area niko because nimenotice there is a problem. If they need to come, let them come from wherever they are, because now it shows their commitment.
Yes.
Tushaenda hapa Gong Press inaitwa Madhare ku educate people about drugs. We guy. Togea noriro tigane kagoro ndeithia. Unaenda kwa slum kuambia watu about drugs na wenye wana supply wako huko.
Wanakanga slum wenye wanauza drugs.
Yes. Do you know cocaine na heroin inauzwa na nani town?
No.
Chokola. Na kona gunia.
Na kwa nini aishi akiwa chokora?
Sasa wanataka kujiweka in that ndio wasijulikane haraka. Ukwenda huko backstreet unakuta mtu akipimiwa kauga sio glucose.
Oh God, that's so terrible. Anyway, I'm happy kusikia you went to somebody and looked like a superstar using some of the things you have learned from our live classes. I'm so proud of you, John.
Nilikuwa nafuga mapua nikisema, you know there's crowd Kenya. Hey, Google at crowd.
Don't give me that call. Are they going to bring you good money? Ama tu wanakufinyilia?
We are into discussion, yeah, because it's gonna be a long-term project.
I hope you charge them for the website alone.
Yes.
Then,
Website iko kando, CCTV iko kando, then other things baadaye, because now class itakuwa part of
okay.
Educate and stuff. I might even bring more views to this channel, by the way.
Of course you're bringing views by just being there. People just, nimekwambia, nilikutumia ile comment mtu alisema even with John it became better. Nimekwambia mtu mwingine na ulete John aseme mambo ya kuku venye tutauza na numbers. Aki I laughed.
Tunauza na webcam. ama tunaweka CCTV kwa nini ya kuku. Tunatuma link.
Hey, Goko, money. Hey.
Ena tag. Ukisema I want kuku number 31. Nakwambia
wanachinjiwa kuku number 31 and we deliver kuku number 31.
Kuku number 31 goes for 1,500. Number 1.
Kuku number 1 bought him. Kakegera kakaho. Hey John, thank you so much for your time. We need to end this live. I'm so happy. Nataka kuacha niki edit hizo video.
Yeah.
They have to be edited. Thank you so much.
The skills you're offering, they are very important. Actually,
what do you think of class ya leo?
Course ya leo ilikuwa very educative because umenipatia another idea sikuwa najua.
Gani?
And unaweza order something from like from Jumia, unauziwa for example kama yeye ulinunua 400 and something, 405, but the same product unaiweka 1,600. Ikiwa ordered. Yes, ikiwa ordered unafinya pale, una order bio inakufikia wewe, una ship.
Yeah, that's it.
Another way, the same product unaweza kwa duka, because this is how we do it, tunaendaga kwa duka, tunaendaga duka ya walia, but si walia wote kwanza wanapenda kupiga picha. But for example nitaenda Savannah, because mimi tunajuana, nitapiga picha ya products, nenda naziweka kwa WhatsApp, because most of our clients wako WhatsApp, and they have also stored our numbers. Mtu akicontact anytime, mtu anakucontact, unajua vile sio mtu akona namba yako, so we save them. So hizo products mtu akiona akisema ninataka hii, ni jukumu langu kuamkia Isili niende nishike ile product sasa nichukue nimpeleke.
Yeah.
How need a capital of 100,000. Actually baby shop kustock baby shop umestock vizuri, you need up to 10 million. Uku umejaza duka iko na everything, because it's a broad nini. Even pale Savannah si napataga kila kitu. The other suppliers ni Isili. Unaelewa?
Okay. So actually if I was to do the ship abroad thing, na nione kuna tu vitu naweza nunua 4K na niko na like 10K, nianze kuona order kwa website zangu, kwa website yangu. Tuseme kama hizo pen naweza nunua 4, naweza nunua 10.
Yes.
Nione leo nimeuza 3, kesho 3. Unaona nitazituma hiyo the following day, order inafika haraka. Then I order more. Haraka.
It takes less than 7 days. The only time you cannot order from China is from January 20th to February 18th.
Yeah. So you see, nitakuwa na zenye zinashipiwa within 24 hours, but then nikilipwa na watu unaenda
ukiongeza.
Yeah.
biashara ya dropshipping ukiwa na 5000 uko it's like ukiingia kwa ile unicorn utafikiria tuko na duka moja kubwa sana. Actually we have a shop by the way, lakini duka hatujaifungua. Tumejenga, tumeweka shelves, we have no stock, zero stock, but we still sell.
Wow. Nariu, in a day, how much can Savannah bring in in net profit?
I don't know, but I believe they make good money because
No, like not Savannah, unicorn.
Unicorn depends. Sometimes unaweza kula ka 5k Kenyan in a day. That is profit alone. There are bad days you can even get 200 after removing expenses and everything. Yeah. There are times you can even take even 10k home, especially some people who are buying packages because there are newborn packages. There is a package of 5,000, 15, 20, 30.
Wow.
Packages give you good money, but wacha nikwambie sisi hatujaji advertise sana kwa sababu I have other
commitments. Unaji advertise.
Do you know?
And you just use WhatsApp and referrals only.
Yeah, sorry, we are to add this, but let me tell you something. In 2022, deck we put an ad for 1,500, and we sold within a period of 2 weeks. We had made 70,000.
What? Kwani ulikuwa unafanya type ad gani? Engagement?
Yeah.
Ile ya comment.
Ile ya lifetime, yeah 1,500. Hiyo ndio tulitumia, and we had made good money. Tulifuga mwaka in style because that time during December, kumbuka saa hizo ndio maguo zinatakikana, like ulisema ile kitu iko season, move nayo maguo za maboy za madem hivyo za watoto viatu zinaenda sana.
Tulisema kwa dropshipping you go with something seasonal.
Yes.
Yeah, tulisema una wingi na kitu yenye ina move saa hiyo. Would you recommend a dropshipper to start with a specific business name? Like kama venye Savannah walijiita Savannah ama unicorn venye mlijiita unicorn, hata mtu ajulikane na jina lake, ndio anaambiwa this is where you find them. Hata kama ni hizo, of course kila kitu trend inaendanga ikichange, hata magari, design za nyumba, saa hii curtains zilikuwa zile za box, saa hii ni za chuma.
For me, I would advise get a name that relates to what you do or what you are selling. Juu nikijiita John and company, hakuna mtu atajua whatever I'm doing. I don't know. For example, I was trying to look for an affiliate name. Nimeziandika. Suggestions zenye zingine napata naona hai make sense. But
so ile non-profit website mnatengeneza, utaweka affiliate.
Nini enjoy inakuwa na affiliate?
Of course it's a business. Hata enjoy inakuwa na affiliate.
Oh, by the way, I have remembered something. They will also be having that column ya shop, yeah? Because some of these vijana empowering them, watakuwa na make vitu zinauzwa, ni za kuuza. So maybe that one will work very well, yeah? Hiyo affiliate, kama hakuna shop, I don't know how it works. Maybe
utatumia nini? Utatumia ile plugin ya nini?
Yes, hiyo ya donation yenye ulituelezea.
Unatumia the free one?
Yes, the free one. With time maybe wakinini tutanunua hiyo subscription ama lifetime, of which sijui inakuwaga ni how much, but tutaona kulingana na venye kutakuwa. Then wafungulie Canva.
Uliwaonyesha Canva, John?
Sijawaonyesha bado.
Lazima ukiwapea kadogo.
Hata hii siwezi ropokwa kila kitu. Sitaki kusema vitu, waende waangalie. Kuna mtu analipisha 5,000.
Kuna fala mahali iko desperate.
Alafu anamwambia, hebu tafuta hii Google Grant. Hata sikuambia ni ya wapi. Just mentioned I know how we can set up and everything.
Hukumwambia Tech Soup, ulimuonyesha Google Grant.
Hata sikumuonyesha. I just mentioned there's a Google ad grants. So na unajua hamuandiki mahali hata, unajua sasa kesho ndio tuko na hiyo kitu tunakaa keti sasa chini vizuri, because now could draft proposal, then Saturday I do a bit of installations kama internet, hivyo ndivyo tunaanza sasa, tunaenda tumeequip hiyo workshop pole, then because I also know how to make things DIY like meza, hata ofisi ni sisi tunatengeneza, ni sisi tuna set up.
Na donation pairing
Pia hiyo sasa inakuja pole, nilimention hiyo ya like we find like employees, ni kama nilikuwa na inaitagwa aje, ni kama nimeinsaitiwa USB with those resources. Kuna venye unaweza tafuta employees wa Microsoft in Kenya, unawaambia because they have CSR those programs, then una match the same na the company na kupatia, kama employee umetoa 20,000 company inakupea 20,000, hivyo
zinakuwa 40.
Zinakuwa 40. Hey, you brought the right person at the right time.
You better sell something you can deliver, John. si kupump watu hapa na information na ukose kudeliver anything.
Si kama saa zenye tulikuwa tunakatiana, unaambia mtu uko na supermarket na saa hizo uko na kiosk. Saa hizi saa zenye ukisema kitu unajua you must deliver.
Good.
Yeah.
I know you're going to deliver a standing ovation. Rahab, you want to say something? We want to sleep now. Tunataka kwenda kulala.
No, it's okay. Na leo naona nimechelewa. I'll just join the next one, tutaongea hiyo siku.
Okay, poa Rahab. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Johnny, dekaga TikTok sirira karagia tu. Opinionated.
Unajua mahali kuna ukweli lazima watu watafeel nini, because if you are telling people the truth na hawataki kuamini, kama umelalia all this na unajua unataka kufanyia watu vitu free na uko na bills to pay and there is money online, online yenye unafikiria ni betting, cryptocurrency, sijui na nini na academic writing.
Do you follow Elvis Warotumo?
Elvis Warotumo? Nope.
Getao. This young man, you don't follow him?
Hebu nionyeshe nikwambie. Sioni screen bado.
Acha nikuonyeshe. Na huyu Leleweni?
Sioni screen, ninajiona na nakuona.
Okay, let me share. Huyu. Unawasikizanga? Hawa vijana. Huyu kijana. Na mwenzake huyu.
Oh, yeah. Huyu nimewasikiza sana. Mwenye unanionyesha nimemuona. Unajua jamaa ni designer nini logo zangu za kwanza huyu. Hata niko na
huyu.
Sasa hizo ndivyo alikuwa anaanza. Hapo ameanza sasa kuteach hadi online. Na nimeona amego far. Hadi
amegrow huyu kijana.
Sasa alikuwa na designer logos nini mwanzo. Hata bei yenye tulikuwa tunalipishana, ukisikia saa hizi unaweza shtuka. Saa hizi ako sijui logo ni 5K huko.
Logo ni 5K, yangu nalipishwa ngapi? 20 ya the daily learners yenye tunaridu.
Na Mkenya.
My neighbor anafanyanga logo za kutoka 20K. Na kako 26 years ako kwa jamaa.
Hivyo ndivyo inafaa.
Mshangaa vitu like today I spoke to a lady in accounts akaniambia atanilipisha 5K retainer. I was like, mpaka nikamwambia you are cheap. I told her you are cheap and you're destroying the market. Like I was expecting you like 5,000. Like is it supposed to make your hair or your nails?
ni unajua at times desperation inatufikisha to that extent because we don't know
nilimwambia the consultation umeniambia hiyo ndio inafaa kuwa hiyo 5k. She went on Facebook after tumeongea, she thanked me kwa hiyo message. Sasa alimaliza kuniexplainia everything for like 30 minutes. Then akaniambia 5,000, nikamuuliza are you normal?
Na maybe alifiru amesema expensive too high.
Akaniuliza kwa nini? How do you pay your bills? 5,000. Hebu ni explain. Akaniuliza kwani ulikuwa una expect ngapi? At least 30,000. Like people can even doubt you. But shenye anakuambia it makes sense. She's opening your eyes. She's explaining to you KRA chenye wana expect. She said okay, she's doing what should be done by a consultant. She's doing that. She just doesn't know.
We think that by saying our price, we are chasing away the client. Number two, you don't know whether utapata another client very soon. Number three, when I say 30,000 and you tell me my budget is 5k, for example, for me, nikienda kununua kitu mtu aniambia 1,500 and my budget was 500, hata huwa si bargain, I just move.
Yes.
Sababu na feel mtu sasa mimi 500 na wewe ananiitisha 1,500, hatukuna mahali tutapatana. Ama hata kama ataniuzia hiyo kitu, ama hata kama hiyo kitu inatokaga 500 alikuwa ameniambia 1,500, already alikuwa nani ya kunigoga, unaona? So unajipataga umesema kitu kingine and you want that money and you know the economy how it is right now and you want that money, so unajipata acha tu niseme 5,000, najua hata shida ku afford. Maybe with time nita try ku negotiate again.
Okay, try ku negotiate, haonangi kwa nini akuongezee. Akianza na 5k anitishe 10, why should I add you?
Exactly.
Hivyo ndivyo watu wana reasoning. Aki mimi nilimwambia, ai hata afadhali useme 10. Hata afadhali useme 10 at least upate customer watatu every month, unaweza kulipa nyumba na unaweza kununua chakula.
Makosa ni why
5,000 hata sikulangi food ya 5,000, I'm alone and sikulangi food ya 5,000.
Unajua venye watu wanaharibu market ni hii. Maybe I'm selling something at 1,000 na ndio uuze, wewe unataka kuuza at 950. And the same product maybe ulikuwa umenunua 930. You just want to eat 20 bob but ndio uuze. Unaharibu market na una make zero. So you find maybe yake kali quotation watu wanaitisha, mwenye ameitisha mingi labda ni 10,000 wale wengi wanaitisha 6,500, so akikwambia 5k anajua huyo nishamcapture.
Msichana nilimwambia hapana mami. Acha nikusomee venye aliniandikia.
Ni kama ule kijana nilikwambia saizi ana push zile cuts za mzigo tao. Mtu anajua kumake animations, graphic designer mkali. Alikuwa anawakia TV47. A very young guy.
Haya, she told me great connection with you. Thank you for awakening me. No more self-doubt. Thank you. Mi hata siwezi mlipa hiyo 5k. Hata 10. Hata 10. Like, it makes atalipa aje nyumba.
Mimi kuna mtu anaweza nipatia quotation ya ama niulize mtu kunifanyia hii kazi utanifanyia how much? Aniambia 1,000, niko like kama ni mimi singelipisha 1,000, ningelipisha maybe 2,000. Ninagojeaga mtu amalize hiyo kazi, nimeona venye ataifanya. Niki appreciate, si appreciate na words, ninaweka kakitu.
Hai, hapana. Okay, this kaga, the way she's young.
Hiyo self doubt ndio inatuumiza. But there are people who are very ready to exploit.
Peter Nganga. Hey Jane, happy to connect. You doing training on social media selling? Yes, I do. How are you, Peter? I'm well, thank you. I will set aside some time to chat. Good. The social media marketing dirago to nini ni okay aho ndikeri. Na ni successful. Tutaongea naye, huyu ni mzuri. Nitamuuliza anataka kufanyiwa social media marketing.
Yeah.
Ulimtuma ama ni nani? Ni yule ulikuwa unaniambia wa grants? Ni client ameniongelesha LinkedIn, anataka nimfanyie job.
Anasema?
Anataka nimfanyie nini? So I was thinking sinwa anaandika grants.
Anaitwa?
Peter Anganga, financial and grant management specialist and OD coach.
Labda alikuwa live ama akawatch nini? Akawatch hiyo previous
Nitakuwa ninataka kukua active. Nataka kufocus tu na content creation. Guys, sawa John. Aki, good night. Thank you so much for educating us today about how to deliver product safely, how to use Google Maps. Hiyo kitu imenijust. Google Map is that powerful.
Yes.
Sawa
vizuri sana. Yeah. And then I
Poor John.
Then I share that link with clients. So akifungua anaona tu venye ninaenda. Nikimkaribia hivyo.
Poa. Thank you so much, John. We have 7 people live. Good night, everybody, and take care. Bye.
Bye. Good night.